Hi everybody, and welcome to the Creative Spirit Centre here in Minchinbury. My name is Tahu, and I'm one of the small business owners here, and one of the professional trainee readers here. So today I'll be drawing a card out of one of my favourite decks to use, which is the Oracle Tarot deck by Lucy Cavendish. So I'll give it a quick shuffle. So I'll do card of the day with this deck.
And you met Lucy at the Mind Body Spirit Festival,
Yeah, I did, actually. Yeah, she was really lovely, very nice lady, very down to earth, easy to engage.
Yeah.
And she actually told me that this was her first deck that she did. Very first deck. Okay, so what I do when I go to choose a card, some people choose to knock it, tap it, whatever. I don't. I do a quick prayer in my head, ask the angels to clear the energy of the cards, and then I go through and pick one random card. So I'll fan them out, and then I'll just grab the first card. Okay, so the card that we have is Judgment. Okay, so Judgment, putting the past to rest. So with this card I feel that, so what's going on at the moment is it's basically about resolution, and that it's also about moving forward, not holding on to grudges, and that not allowing yourself to be pulled backwards, rather moving forward. That no matter the obstacle in front of you, and that, you can always overcome it. You've just got to have diligence, faith in yourself, and faith in the universe that everything will work out. The other thing too with this card is it also refers to the people in our lives. They're not always seen as obstacles, and they're not always seen as an uphill battle. From our perspective, we can view our loved ones or our friends, when they're giving us advice that we don't want to hear, as obstacles, burdens, bullies, etc. That's not the case. I see them, and what I feel around this card is that they're learning curves. They're here to teach us something. So if people are offering you advice at the moment that you don't want to hear, it's perhaps best to take on the information, let it sit with you, and then take what you need from their conversation, and then you discard the rest. It's really as simple as that. It's also about not isolating yourself and not allowing yourself to take on burdens or to take on a load on your own. We're only as lonely as we allow ourselves to be. So if you're isolating yourself, if you're withdrawing at the moment, try not to do that. Because what you're actually doing is you're actually, in a sense, setting yourself up to fail. So basically, surround yourself with people that lift you up, that encourage you, and that push you forward. And don't allow yourself to be held back by your burdens, by any obstacles, etc. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And Tahu, you're doing your own card deck as well, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so with my card deck, I'm currently working on that. I'm just finishing off the artwork. They're taking a little longer than I anticipated initially, so that's a bit of a bummer. So my card deck is very colourful, very artsy, can be comparable to, if anyone's familiar with the artist Keith Haring, and that he was a very famous British pop artist back in the 70s and 80s. So my work is very much inspired by him, by comics, things like that, the artwork. In terms of the divination aspect of it, what I chose to do was I actually, I guess you could say in a sense, channeled it. I wouldn't call it that, but others may. So what I do is I ponder on a topic, for example, love and romance. I'll sit there, I'll mull over it, and I'll see whatever information Spirit gives me. And from there, I'll do the translation or the meaning, the interpretation of the card. So my card deck, I haven't given it a name yet. I'm still thinking about the name. But basically it's going to be a 50 card Oracle deck. So I won't do the Oracle Tarot. Initially it was going to be Oracle Tarot. However, Oracle Tarot are typically a 64 card deck if it's going to be a true tarot deck. So for me, I thought I'll pare that back to begin with to 50 cards to make it easier for people when you use them to read, really. So yeah. Awesome. Bye.
Thanks, Tahu.